With Mark Wise, I'm Mick Hubert here at the FedEx Forum in Memphis, where the Florida Gators going through their public workout prior to Thursday night's Sweet 16 matchup against the UCLA Bruins. And Mark, the Gators coming in 34-2, a favorite to win this game, but it's a tough matchup. A great UCLA offense and a very good Gator defense. That's the key matchup.
Yeah, a clash of what each team does well. And when you talk about UCLA, it all starts with Kyle Anderson. He's a unique skill and size guy because he runs the point at 6'9". He's a triple-double threat every night. And even though UCLA has a multitude of weapons on the offensive end, in my opinion, I think it all begins with Kyle Anderson.
Well, obviously the Gators' offense may be a little underrated. They've got balanced scoring, and certainly, as we know, the Gators want to get out and run, and they feel they can do that against UCLA, and maybe UCLA doesn't necessarily want to get into a half-court game.
Yeah, everybody wants to talk about the UCLA offense versus the Florida defense. Well, let's look at it the other way around, because this UCLA defense is really predicated on getting steals. They don't do very much else correct on the defensive end, but they're good at getting steals. So if you don't turn the ball over, I think you're going to get quality looks. So can Florida knock down shots? I do think this, Mick. I think that Florida is probably better equipped to win the game in the 50s or the 70s. I think UCLA better get a high-scoring game if they want to win.
Of course, the Gators have already beaten UCLA 3 times during this run here in the 2000s, getting a national championship win, also a Final Four win, and then in Tampa 3 years ago, Mark, they had an earlier NCAA tournament victory. But this is a new UCLA team now with Steve Alford, and I don't know that any of that makes any difference, but it's always great if you can get to the Elite Eight by way of beating UCLA.
Yeah, you can only play the team that's in front of you, and I agree with you. This is a totally different makeup, and the one thing that Steve Alford has done with this team, I think, is he's let the reins out offensively. They may not guard as well as they did in the Ben Hallen era, but they can really score the basketball.
UCLA on a roll, coming in 28-8. And, of course, the Gators have won 28 straight games, coming in as the top national seed at 34-2. Our Gators IMG pregame coverage beginning at 9:10 Eastern Time on Thursday. From the FedEx Forum in Memphis, for Mark Wise, I'm Mick Hubert at GatorsZone.com.